if you learn one thing out of all of this, is you got to have the general manager side of things, the player personnel side of things, and the coaching staff in lockstep with one another.
Yeah.
You can't have them butting heads. You just can't. And, Joe Judge made a very interesting comment the other day, and it was in regards to Daniel Jones and the business side.
Mm-hmm.
I just coach the players. You see how he separated himself from the guys who are adding the players? Like he said that. I mean,
sure.
And I don't know if he did it on purpose or it's just something that he wants people to realize that I'm here to coach. I'm not here to pick the players. I don't deal with the business side of the roster, essentially. And so now you have this. You have butting heads again.
Yeah. And
you can't have a winning organization when there's butting heads. Now, the interesting thing about New England, there's one guy, and he leads the whole thing. He's on the player personnel side, and he's also on the coaching side, and, of course, that's Bill Belichick. And everybody just thinks that Josh McDaniels, because of his work with Mac Jones, is going to be the next great head coach somewhere. Maybe he'll go down to Jacksonville and coach Trevor Lawrence. Who knows?
Yeah.
But the point being is that Josh McDaniel can focus on one thing and just focus on the offense and focus on your quarterback. As Bill Belichick will say, do your job. He'll tell all his coaching staff, do your job. He'll tell his players, do your job. And then I'll sit on top of everybody and making sure that you are all doing your jobs. There's very few people in this world that can do what he's doing at the level of success that he's been doing in that for years and years and years and years. It's almost like he's a savant, of football and people and putting people together and working around shortcomings and figuring out ways to win games. And it's brilliant. He'll go down as if he isn't already, in my mind, and I don't care about the tapes, I don't care about the deflate gates or any of that other crap. He's the greatest coach in the history of this sport. And, nobody will ever be even remotely close to being able to do what he has done for a number of reasons. And one of those reasons, of course, is Tom Brady and the evolution of him as his quarterback and how much alike they probably both are. Mm-hmm. I bet you they both are. Because when I interviewed Gronkowski for NFL Today a few weeks back, he said that, do you hear that thing that Tom Brady, because Tom Brady said a really nice thing about him as being the greatest tight end that's ever played when he's out there. And so Gronk was like, did you hear that shot at the end of that compliment? Yeah. He's taking a shot at me.
Right.
So that's the Bill Belichick influence on Brady. They were too much alike, and they got to a point where push came to shove and somebody's got to win and somebody's got to get paid. And, the coach's salary doesn't go against the salary cap. The player's salary does.